Hi guys! So today's video is going to be about me. I know it sounds a little conceited. When YouTubers start a channel, usually they do a, get to know me tag, where you just get to know the YouTuber that you're watching, and I figure at least a few of you are people who don't really know me. I do have friends and family members who are subscribed to my channel, so I know they know me at least in that sense. But I figured a lot of people don't really know who I am, so I kind of compiled some questions to answer about myself. I found quite a few. I tried to find interesting ones, and some basic ones I wrote them down because I'm a nerd. I didn't want to use my laptop, and I obviously can't use my phone because it's my recording device. So let's just jump right into it. My name and age. Obviously, my name is Rebecca Johnson, and I am 23 years old. That's really old. I mean, I feel old. I think the moment I turned 18 or 19, I felt old. And it felt like just time goes by so much faster when you hit those ages. Like what it is about turning that age for me. Time just goes by so much faster now. It always went by so slow, and now it just goes by so fast. I don't know. I feel old. Relationship status. I'm married. I have been married for 2 years. And it's been a really good 2 years. I'm very, very happy in my marriage, and I love my husband so much. We've been together for almost 4 years, together, and married too. So it's always fun when you marry your best friend, and I have married my best friend. He's amazing. He's such a great dad too. I felt even more in love with him, which I didn't think was possible when we had our son. Just watching him with our son, it's just amazing, and I am very much in love with my husband. 2 years, so many more to go. What do you want to name your future children, or what have you named the children you have? We have one son, and we named him Jess, Jess. Yes, I know he's a boy, and I know Jess is usually short for Jessica, and people probably think I named him after one of Rory's boyfriends on Gilmore Girls, Jess Mariano. But no, I did not name, even though I am Team Jess, I did not name my son after Jess from Gilmore Girls. I actually named my son Jess after my grandpa, my father's dad. He was a great man. I have nothing but fond memories of my grandpa. He just has a strong name, and he was an incredible man, and I really wanted to honor him in some way, so I figured I would name my son Jess, because what better way to honor your grandpa than naming, your son after him. So he was just a great man. I miss him every day, and I'm so honored that I can name my son after him. Favorite movie? I can't pick one movie because I'm very much into anything artistic, writing, movies, music, and I find really deep inspiration from movies and music. I can't just pick one favorite movie. It's just not possible for me. And I don't even think if you split them up into subcategories like dramas and comedies and horror, I don't even think I could just pick one. It's just hard. But I will name a few that I can always go back to and always watch and never get sick of. And one of those is The Breakfast Club. That movie, I think anyone can relate to that movie. Everybody has been in high school, and everybody has felt like an outcast in one way or another. Even if you're the most popular person, you have felt isolated at times. You can't say you haven't. So I think anybody who watches The Breakfast Club can really relate. I love that movie, and it never gets old. I don't get sick of it. It's still one of those movies that resonates with me. Me being 23 years old, I still connect with a bunch of high schoolers in detention. And also really love any Abbott and Costello movie. Oh my gosh, if you guys don't know what Abbott and Costello is, who they are, look them up. I have never laughed so hard as watching Abbott and Costello movies. My favorite Abbott and Costello movie is probably Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. That's when they have Dracula, the Wolfman, and Frankenstein all in one, in that movie. And Abbott and Costello, they hit just the funniest part of my funny bone, and I will always crack up, and I will always enjoy that movie. And I also love Ghost and Mr. Chicken, which is a movie with Don Knotts. He's from the Andy Griffith Show, and many, many others. But that movie also makes me laugh hysterically. If you haven't seen Ghost and Mr. Chicken, look it up once again. It's so funny. And also Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart. That's a classic. Actually, my older sister, Alicia, got me into that movie. I don't remember how. I don't remember how she found it, but she made me watch it, and I loved it. It's about war. It's pretty intense, but the love story in it is just, it's perfect and heartbreaking. It's just incredible. That movie's incredible. There are so many movies I want to mention. I mean, jeez, it's so hard to pick. It's just so hard to pick movies. There's just so many movies. Just know there are so many movies that I just adore. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I could go on and on and on. And The Hobbit, all of those. Favorite book, that's the same thing that I just explained. I cannot just pick one, but I will tell you books that I can reread. I know people who aren't readers are like, how can you just sit and read the same book? When the book is really good, you can reread it, trust me. I'll name a series first. One of my favorite book series actually is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Incredible, incredible books. My younger sister was not a reader, really. Like, she read here and there, but she wasn't like a full-on reader until I told her, you have to read this book. Like, you have to read this book. Please read it. And she gave it a chance, and she just started reading all of the books in the series, and I was so happy. Yes, I'm taking credit for that. So what? No, the books are just really incredible and really, really well written. It has a cute, love story, but a heartbreaking story in it, wrapped into one. There's just fantasy, and there's vampires and fairies, and it sounds weird, but it's really cool. There's werewolves, and you've got to read the books. They're incredible. And it's probably going to sound cliche, I don't really care. I love The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. That book is amazing. I hadn't heard of the book before, which is a travesty, until I saw the film trailer, and I thought, oh my gosh, that film looks amazing. And then I saw that it was actually based on a book, and me being a book nerd and a book junkie, I had to read the book before I saw the film. And so I read the book, and I was just captivated by it. It was so well written, and it was so heartbreaking. It's a book I can reread and reread and reread, and I cry every time I read it, and I don't care. And I love the movie, too. I think the movie is done really well, and I also cry during the movie. The last book I'll mention, because I could go on and on, is another really well-written novel that still resonates with me as well, kind of like in the same way Breakfast Club does, and that's Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen, I think you pronounce his name Stephen Chbosky. That book is so wonderfully written, and I have never related to a teenage boy as much as I relate to Charlie in The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That book is so, so good. And the film is so, so good. I also cry watching that film, all the time. And I think they picked an incredible Charlie. Logan Lerman, it's just perfect. He's perfect as Charlie. And I think what makes that film perfect is that the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower actually directed the movie. So you can see that he didn't stray from his novel, it's so well done. That's definitely one of my favorite movies too. But the book is so incredible. Read the book. What do you think people misunderstand about you the most? Oh, geez. I don't necessarily think I'm misunderstood in my life, but I feel like when people just see me in a room, or they're just meeting me for the first time, they might think that I am unapproachable or mean, because I don't just smile, when I'm standing in a room. So I probably look a little intimidating to some people, and I probably don't look friendly, but I really am friendly, and I do love making friends. I'm just horribly shy when I first meet people. When you get to know me, I do come out of my shell, and if you really know me and you're a really good friend, I am probably the most annoying person on the planet to you. But I think people might get the wrong idea about me if they're just meeting me for the first time, because I'm quiet, and I do come off probably mean, but I'm not mean. I'm just really shy, and I'm not really sure how to get the conversation going, so it can be deemed as kind of unapproachable or intimidating or just straight up mean. And I'm not mean. I'm not going to sit here and brag about myself, but I'm probably one of the nicest people you'll meet. I'm always going to be understanding to anybody, and I'm never going to judge you for anything that other people might judge you for. I'm very open. I just want to spread love and positivity, and I don't ever want to bring somebody down or be mean to them. So I might look mean at first glance, but I'm really not. So I think people might misunderstand that about me the most, is that I'm just very shy, and it takes a while to really warm up to people. Dream job? Oh gosh, dream job. This is going to be really weird to say. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be like Britney Spears. I wanted to just sing and dance. And then I got into rock music like big time when I was like 10 or 11. I was always listening to rock when I was younger, but I was really into hip hop. People don't believe me, but I was really into like hip hop and even a little bit of country when I was younger, but mostly hip hop on the radio. Like I would always turn the radio on and listen to all the like hip hop songs. But it wasn't until I turned about 10 or 11 that I really started to get into rock music, and I really wanted to be in a band, and I wanted to be the front woman, even though I can't sing. I really can't sing. I was even in my sister's band for like a week, and I got scared and told myself I wasn't going to do it, and I told them I wasn't going to do it because I was too shy. And I'm sure they were happy because they heard me sing in a room, and I was so embarrassed, and I probably sounded like crud, and I'm so sorry. I don't think I sing the best, so that dream of being a singer kind of faded away. But I've always wanted to learn an instrument. I still do, and I'm still trying to like learn guitar. As I grew older, I kind of wanted to be a writer. In high school, I used to write a lot, and I was starting to really like get into the art form of acting, because people just watch movies, to just relax and have a good time. But I would watch movies and I would analyze, every little emotion that the actor or actress decided to do in that scene, or the tremble in their voice. And like I really started to get into acting, and when I was about 19, no, I was probably 18, I kind of had this like offer from a little like acting modeling school around my area, and they wanted to like have me in classes and everything, but I just couldn't raise the funds for it, so I just never went. I don't know what would have happened otherwise, just to practice like acting, but I really like, kind of a dream job of mine would be to act. Like, I know that sounds weird coming from me. I'm shy. It takes me a while to warm up to people and be outgoing, and I've never had any experience. I've never been in any like plays where I spoke or anything, but I think a dream job of mine would be to be an actress or a writer, because I love writing. I love music, but I can't play an instrument and I can't sing. My husband tells me all the time that I should be an actress. He's my husband, though, like he'd be very biased, but he tells me all the time, you should be an actress, he's around me, he knows the real me, he says I have all these, like, facial expressions, and he thinks I'm so pretty. Okay. I just find, like, the art form of acting to be just really beautiful, like, the way people convey emotions through their voice, or just the look that they give in a movie. Like, I don't know. I know I'm weird, but being an actress would actually be a really cool, awesome dream job. I don't know how to make it happen, but it would be a dream job. Favorite TV shows? Come on, people. Why did I pick these questions? These are hard. One of my all-time favorite TV shows, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. I truly do. I love all the actors, and when you watch behind-the-scenes clips, you can tell that The Walking Dead cast is like a huge family. I would love to hang out with the cast of The Walking Dead. Are you kidding me? That would be so much fun. I would even be an extra on The Walking Dead, or better yet, I would love to be transformed into a zombie. I think that would be incredible, like a zombie Rebecca. That would be so cool. Obviously, Gilmore Girls. Even though that show is like off, and it's been off since I think 2007, so for quite a few years, I still love that show, and I keep rewatching it on Netflix. I'm like trying to really get in the zone for the revival, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I originally thought there was 3 parts to the revival, but there's actually 4, so now I'm even more stoked because I thought I was only getting 3, but now I'm getting 4. I think there are 4 episodes, and they're 90 minutes each, and I'm so excited because I love Gilmore Girls, and I can't wait to see where they are in their life. I'm so excited. I also love Bob's Burgers. Love Bob's Burgers. I think it's so funny. The kids crack me up. Linda cracks me up. Bob cracks me up. It's just so funny. It's a funny show. It's an animated show, and it's funny. Another 2 shows that I really enjoy are New Girl. I love that show. I think it's so cute. Jess is so cute. She's just quirky and she's hilarious. I love Jane the Virgin. I'm actually on season 2 right now. I was behind. Season 3 is going to be coming on TV soon. but I'm watching season 2 currently on Netflix, and I'm trying to go slow. I just want to binge watch it, but I don't want it to end. So I'm trying to go slow every time, like, I put Jess to sleep, and I clean my house up, and I get finished. I turn on Netflix, and I watch Jane the Virgin. And I don't want to finish it before the season 3 comes on. So I'm trying to go slow, but I love Jane the Virgin, too. She is also adorable. Gina Rodriguez is so cute. She's so cute. She's a really good actress. Favorite cartoon? Yes. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That is easy. I love all the 90s cartoons, but my favorite cartoon is for sure Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I really want a dog like Courage. He's just so loyal and loving. And I love that show. It's so creepy, but it's so good. Like, I was always creeped out as a child, but I never missed an episode. Like, I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I still do, and I have it on DVD, and I'm not ashamed. Favorite holiday? Without a doubt, Christmas. So I just love the feel of December and Christmas time. I love the Christmas lights. I love, the hot chocolate with marshmallows. I love to dress in sweaters and boots and scarves and beanies. And it's just the most wonderful time of the year. And it's family time. That's the best thing about Christmas for me. Obviously, celebrating the Lord and also being with family, and just sharing stories and laughing with family and friends. And Christmas is just the best for me. I just love the feel of just family time. My favorite. And I love it even more now I get to share it with my child. This is going to be his second Christmas this year, and I'm so excited because he's going to be actually able to rip the wrapping paper, because every time he has a paper in his hand, he rips it. So I know that whenever he gets his presents in front of him, he's going to rip the paper. So I can't wait to watch, because last year, he didn't know how to do it. I think he was only 9 months at the time. Favorite food and beverage? Favorite food is really hard for me. I'm just going to pick the one that I go back to over and over again, and that's pizza. I love pizza, and I don't even care. It can be frozen pizza. I love DiGiorno, and I love Red Baron pizza. I love pizza. Pizza! Pizza. And favorite beverage in the morning, coffee. I love sweet tea. I would say my favorite pop is Mountain Dew. Any type of Mountain Dew, even diet. Yes, even diet. I love Mountain Dew. Bring on the Mountain Dew. Last question is favorite superhero. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. You can try and argue with me all you want about who's better and who you think's better, but no. Spider-Man is the best. Love Spider-Man. Love him. If I had to pick a second best, it would be Superman. Oh, also I love X-Men, so they might be second best. I love the X-Men. I love Wolverine, and I love Storm, and Jean Grey. Spider-Man, though, is the best. Don't argue. I hope this showed you guys a little bit about who I am as a person. I'm really dorky and probably a little bit annoying. You guys probably thought I was a little bit annoying, and that's okay. That's probably the obvious reaction that people have when they're around me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys made it to the end watching me be dork and a nerd, you rock for watching. But I just thought I would sit down and make this for you guys just to show you a little bit more about me, answer some questions. I will be back soon with another tutorial. I'm hoping to film a tutorial tomorrow or the next day and get it up for you guys. It's a little bit of Halloween-inspired tutorial that I have in mind. So I'll get that up as soon as I can. I'll get that filmed and get it put up within the next couple days. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. To any of you guys who haven't subscribed, if you guys would like to hit the subscribe button, I promise there's going to be more videos in the future, tutorials, just different things. If you guys like this video of me being really weird, hit the like button. But I will see you guys soon in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much love to all of you guys watching, and I will see you guys soon. Have a nice, rad day.